What are you doing, Maggie? What's that? What do you want? Oh, really? Oh my goodness.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take a look.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
Olive, have you been using my laptop to set up your own LinkedIn page? Olive, come in here. Have you been using... Oh, you've been baking, haven't you? Right, what was your latest creation? Tiramisu. I mean, that sounds pretty complicated. How did you get on? Right, what you're describing there is pretty much just eating a bag of flour. So the same recipe as last time when it was a Victoria sponge. Well, maybe you should take up a different hobby. You know, Mabel's working on music. That's going well. Well, I don't know, learn something. Learn a new language. Like, do you know that in cat, there are 50 different ways of saying I'm better than you? Mabel, that's just the demo function. I don't know, what more can I do? I've planned all sorts of things. Jigsaws, crochet, I booked you that online Zumba with Alan Titchmarsh. Still just a demo function, Mabel. Look, it's your choice. You can either go out in the freezing sleet and rain and wander around in the mud on the tedious walk we've been doing every single day, or you can try one of the fun activities I've lined up for you. Huh? Are you having a good time, are you? Excellent, that's the most important thing. What's that? You want to learn the drums? Oh, God.
Sausage casserole tomorrow? Yeah? Sausage casserole? Hey? Look at you. Hey, Mr. Gibbs? Yeah. Sausage casserole. Hey? Where you go now? Straight that bin. Oh, I've got a bin over there. Straight over there to that bin.
Hey kids, why did the bee get married? Because she got pregnant. Oh, hey, a buzz.
Hark now the drums beat up again, for old true soldier gentlemen. Then let us list and march, I say, over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. Queen Anne commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away. All gentlemen that have a mind to serve the Queen that's good and kind, come list and enter into pay. Then o'er the hills and far away, over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. Queen Anne commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away. No more from sound of drum retreat, while Marlborough and Galway beat the French and Spaniards every day, when over the
They're all assholes anyway, you know. Every politician in the world is a son of a bitch. Anyway, they're all going to steal your money and raise taxes. You know, it doesn't matter what they say. They're always lying. That's their profession, to be a liar, you know. So you shouldn't expect anything better from any of them. Because it never, have you noticed, it never gets better, ever. You go, a new politician, new Labour, Tony Blair, hey. Zero. Worse than Thatcher.
So that's one aspect of it all. The main thing about the cause of the panic, of course, is the realization if you just sit quietly, just considering your life like this, you will realize that your life is completely pointless. I mean, you can spend a certain amount of time watching professional wrestling or another episode of Friends, but ultimately you're going to have to face up the fact that you have a pointless life, that there is no meaning to your existence, and that you might as well top yourself.
As likenesses go, that is pretty good, isn't it?
So, is this your favourite man?
This is Peter Falk,
Yeah.
the famous actor who played Lieutenant Columbo
Yeah.
in Columbo
Wow.
in the 1970s.
And who's this?
That's his dog.
What's his dog's name?
Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
One last thing.
Ma'am. Ma'am. I think you killed him, ma'am.
Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah.
Let's come all the way to Budapest to find this statue.
Just to see, yeah.
hills and far away, over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. Queen Anne commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away.
This is not a lie, but Joe Biden actually kind of yelled at me once. I don't know why I'm telling this story.
Come on.
I was like really into like doing clubs and activities and like leadership kind of things in high school, like being the president of everything. And I was a representative to some Delaware youth like Congress thing. And it was like a whole day, and it was a Joe Biden like event, and he was like sponsoring it, and it was like a whole day of like going into rooms, and we were told beforehand that it was our chance to like voice our opinion on certain issues. Like it was our chance, like as kids, to talk and tell the adults what we wanted to tell them. And the whole day we were just being like ushered around into these different rooms and listening to people give us speeches. And the whole day I was like, I would always like raise my hand and try to say something or like try to comment or whatever. And then they'd be like, okay, and we're done with this one, next, like on to the next room. And then at the very end, Joe Biden gave a big speech, and it was like supposed to be the end of the whole thing. And it was like, we were all supposed to be like, yay. And he gave this like fiery speech because he's like a very powerful public speaker. If you've ever heard him in person, he's like really loud and like theatrical. And when he was done, he said, and also, how can we make this better? Any comments or any like suggestions on how to make this better? Because I want to do this every year. And I raised my hand, and I was like, please pick on me, please pick on me. And then I stood up, and he picked on me, and I was like, you could make it better by doing what you said you were going to do. us talk because that was the point, and I like went off. And we had like a weird stare down for a while.
How old were you then?
I was like 15. And that was really weird. And then it was like he kind of didn't know how to respond. I mean, he was very like a politician about it, and he responded to it, but like kind of didn't. And I don't know. And I met him a couple times after that at different Delaware things, and he'd always forgot that he had met me. He would always reintroduce himself, and I'd go, "We've met before." This time. So that's my Joe Biden story.
Who's hungry?
Well, you found something?
Blueberries!
Hooray! Oh, blueberries! Oh,
Bobby, I don't think they're blueberries. Sure they are.
no, I mean they're blueberries, but I don't think they're blueberries.
These may be poisonous.
Excuse me, Alex. I've eaten blueberries before, and they're not poisonous.
I know blueberries aren't, but these are not blueberries.
They look pretty darn blue to me.
Jim, I know they're blueberries. What I'm saying is they may not be blueberries. And while all blueberries are blue, not all blueberries are blueberries.
Ah, I see. I've mistaken blueberries for blueberries.
Right.
Gotcha, Alex. Cabin fever.
Love is the only thing that can save this poor creature. And I am going to convince him that he is loved, even at the cost of my own life. No matter what you hear in there, no matter how cruelly I beg you, no matter how terribly I may scream, do not open this door or you will undo everything I've worked for. Do you understand? Do not open this door.
Yes, Doctor.
Nice working with you.
Huples Cat.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here. What's the matter with you people? I was joking! Don't you know a joke when you hear one? Jesus Christ, get me out of here! Open this goddamn door, I'll kick your rotten heads in! Mommy! Nine!
This has been a Dog in a Bonnet production, 2021.